so many millions of dollars have been lost due to market storms, the world has been seriously shaken lately. But professional traders successfully make tens of thousands of dollars per session. So actually, volatility offers a chance for bigger profits. Of course, it also means bigger losses, but only if you don't know this strategy. Traders who use it increase their profit by 75%, even with extreme market volatility. We can hit the jackpot on this global crisis. How? So just watch the video. I'll explain everything in detail. So I'm trader Marion, and this is my proven life hack for earning on market volatility. So let's outplay this wild market. We'll also apply one more indicator, which will also help us to analyze the chart today. We have all indicators on this button. This is how the moving average looks like. And we will leave the standard settings and which are already available, and they work perfectly. So you see the setting of this indicator just has a particularly to smooth or make this line sharper. The second indicator we will have the RSI, I think, yeah. So Phoenix will also remain exactly the same, which is initially as it perfectly copes with all takes. Let's start maxing out our deposit, and we have only $50 in our balance sheet. Let's see how our strategy will work for us this time. In this very case, I can assume that we are going to have a price decline, so let's check it out with you now. So we have several confirming factors here to open a trade to the downside, and let's wait for it to close. And so it was a very delicious profit. So we take the first trade perfectly in profit, we won. It's very nice. Okay, now I will explain you why we've opened in this case on the decline, but according to the moving average indicator, we can see with certainty that we have a downtrend here. So the general movement we have is moving downward, and this can be clearly seen on the indicators. So the second one is the RSI, of course, and we can observe that the line has reached the upper boundary and already gone for a reversal. But we can rely not only on these indicators, but also on the chart movement itself, as you can see. And in this case, we can see a candlestick reversal pattern, after which we have a price reversal, and when we combine these confirming factors, we have a very confident trade. In this case, I will open a trade with the call option, and we're waiting for it to work itself out. Life is beautiful again. We have an epic win. It's very nice. Just see how our indicators always work well. If I tell you that now I'm giving you your first rewards from trading it's $1,000, will you follow my steps? I believe that you will do. So now, please keep your attention, because the source I'm sharing with you is actually a key for your reward. I'm sharing with you the real-time trading signals on my Telegram channel, so all of you can gain this $1,000 just in a few hours of trading and a few clicks. Trades which I'm sharing give up to 9% of profit, so with even $100 you can gain your $1,000 easily. Remember, who doesn't try never gets. So don't waste this opportunity. Follow my Telegram channel. Link you will find in the description, and see you there. So look, here we have everything. It's quite simple, even a beginner will understand. So according to the moving average indicators, the line is rapidly going upwards, and the price in the chart also follows it. So it's simple enough. So we're just open here on the trend and made some money. It's a great result, folks. So let's check the amount of the transaction. We already have almost $200, and we're looking for a suitable currency pairs. And in this case, I open a deal to the upside. Yes, it will be it. To the upside. We have similar situation here. The line is going up and we open in the same direction. It's a super success. I love these trades. Look how cool our strategy works. And here is exactly the situation when we have quite a volatile chart movement. And we can notice a strong price movement. And that's why we have relied specifically on the moving average indicator here. So look how well it has smoothed out the chart movement, and well, it became clearer in which direction the price is moving. So we've opened in the same direction, that this moving average is going open to the upside and made money, changing the amount of our transaction and moving on. In this very situation, I open with the reds. It's also quite simple here. The line is rapidly going downwards. So we open a trade in the same direction just right now. Taking another one of our profits. It was a delicious win again. It was quite simple. So that's really a great result, guys. So we open also on the trend, relying on the moving average, and here the line is rapidly going downward, and we've opened in the same direction and capitalized. So it's simple enough, nothing complicated. Even a beginner can figure it out. So as I've mentioned you before, guys, traders who use moving averages achieve a stable profit of 75%. So even in a volatile market. So we change the amount of our trade and continue. Look at how fast our price is moving downward. Let us open in the same direction and wait for it to work itself out. And here we are close to a record. We have already over $1,000 in our balance. Look how cool our line on two indicator works as always. So we can rely not only on the moving average indicator, but also on the RSI indicator, of course. So on both indicators we have a line going down rapidly. So on the chart itself we can also notice that we have the price moving rapidly and confidently downwards. So we opened in the same direction, made money. So let's keep looking to the right situation further. It is the place where we open to the upside. Even novice a beginner can figure it out. So the line is rapidly going up and we open in the same direction. So taking our super success, guys. I really like these deals. It's rare luck is enough, but still, as always, we are not let down by our moving average indicator. Look how cool our strategy works. So, and also the indicator does not let us down. It's true that the price went further upwards, as we assumed earlier. We just relied again on the moving average indicator and on the RSI indicator also. So we've opened on the trend and made money. It's a great result. I will open a trade with greens here, and I can assume that the price is going to move upwards because the moving average line is also going upwards. I'm just on fire today, guys. Our deal work is about great as always, and like, look how cool the moving average perfectly works for us as always. So like, it doesn't nail us down. So let's you and I open another trade. On Quotex, there is such a peculiarity so that we can't bet an amount more than $300. Oh, sorry, $3,000. So like, we will bet the maximum amount of $3,000. So let's open the last trade with you based on these indicators. And in this case, we open to the upside. Here also everything is quite simple. We open just on the trend, relying on the moving average indicator. And here we are as always, taking another one of our profits, and that's rare luck, folks. With the market volatility so quite strong, it was a tasty win. So we opened here just on the trend. So we have a line on the moving average going to the upside, and accordingly we've opened and deal in the same direction. So the RSI indicator also shows us a line which is going up. So it's a great result, folks. So I just suggest that we stop here. Why not? Since we have maxed out our deposit today from just like $50 to such a pretty good amount. So today we have analyzed such a profitable strategy, guys, like in a volatile market conditions, like using two indicators, like so such as a moving average and of course RSI. So please, guys, go to my Telegram channel. So subscribe to my all social medias, social networks. So write your opinion in the comments down below, and don't forget to put a thumbs up. So I'm very, very glad that you were with me just here. And bye, bye, guys.